found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that.
He's heating up!
Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now the king left and they so mad, it's like
then yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snow drop. Big budget ass, big facts. Big money in the contract. Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah, new rock got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Now boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
The danger.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending.
The following
Big facts,
program
no
is rated
pretending.
TV,
We
MA,
back on
and
the full
OC.
sense.
It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Coming in hot. Oh, this looks juicy. There's a lot going on here.
I'm seeing stars.
Hit Nico Cotto.
My nipples.
Looks like Tess Hornaday.
I'm fucking proud of myself.
You might want to get your thyroid checked.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Test, test, test. Testing, testing. Testicles, testing, testicles, testicles. Ooh, welcome everyone to episode 22 hundo and 95 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustles, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. Today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin'
Fucking Catalina wine.
on all you beaches.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, my friends, welcome to 2295. It is the Daily Swole. Make sure you hit that like button and share the stream. We are live on every platform known to man, and it's time to make some sick fucking gains. So let's get right into today's episode. Drop in the comments down below. What'd you smash today, or What are you going to smash? And what are you drinking on now? What are you sipping on right now? Papa Swole's got some vegan tears here. A little bit on the salty side, but you know how we like it here. So drop that in the comments down below. Let's summon the Falcon, and let's get this nut busted open so we can have a great show. Shall we, Beaches? Here we go. It's party time. Falcon. Fucking solid. Nailed it. Put some respect on it. It's a super solid card. Hashtag SwoleFlation for a chance to win today's Swole card. Thank you, Leo. Thank you for drinking so much all the time. We really appreciate it. Hashtag SwoleFlation for a chance to win today's Swole card. Let's get into the motherfucking tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, let's jump right into it. A couple announcements as we get started. We got a few days left. It is P3S4, August the 23rd, this coming Tuesday. Papa Swole's signature series is dropping and will be live for 24 hours only. So more details as to where you can purchase and where you can find it. But very exciting, on the day of episode 2300, P3S4 is going live. Very exciting. I can't wait for that fucking drop. Now, not only that, the following Monday on August 29th, we have our Back to Swole release party. Just another reason to join the Swole fam today. If you're frustrated because you're missing live streams, join the fam. You get notified before the live streams. You know when we'll go live. And plus, you get access to all the private live streams. Tomorrow, we have an overtime segment also after the public stream because it's FEF. It's Friday. So don't miss out on any of the private streams like Back to Swole release party. Also, of course, if you're a member, when it comes to the Papa Swole signature series, you get a certified Swole card along with your purchase. So don't miss out on any of that sweet action. Join the fam today over there at SwoleNormusX.com. And speaking of the fam, let's get into the first post. And my goodness, do we ever have a juicy post from Chris? So let's get into it. First post from Chris. Good afternoon, all you sexy beaches booshes, and good day to the great one, Papa Swoleo fucking Normus. Why, thank you so much. The great one. All right, I'll take it. I just wanted to update the fam as a follow-up from last week's amazing round table that I still feel the high from. Oh, this may get long. That's what she said. I have successfully said fuck off to the Sour Patch Kids, the Bang energy drinks, and C4 pre-workout. I also have succeeded in cutting out potatoes for now. Currently, my diet has consisted of steak, and more steak since last Friday, salmon fillet steaks, shrimp, boneless and skinless chicken thighs, oatmeal, lots of eggs, some beef liver, and still need to incorporate more beef liver, a lot of blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, some mango, and bananas. I have drank a few of my protein shakes consisting of grass-fed and grass-finished whey protein isolate and collagen with protein supplements on days I felt like I needed the added calories. Trying hard to get my good calorie intake up, and I've been averaging 2,100 calories without the bullshit foods. Still maintaining the current training schedule I'm on. 5 days on, 2 days off, but looking to finish my unfortunately paused Swole season from week 16. Then after the rotation I'm on now, rerun Swole season again from the start. I am truly thankful for all the conversation, advice, and love the fam gave me last week. So thankful that these words do not express the elevation of my gratitude. I also promise the fam to put in the work, make the needed changes, and earn all the gifts given last week. And I am. You're all amazing, and I love you all. Next time I post will be in a couple weeks at the 11-month mark of being a member, and then I'll do a review with pics for my 1-year Swoleversary the first week of October. Keep at your goals, fam. Don't worry about the bumps in the road, as they still can lead to a progressive destination. Hashtag SwoleFam for life. 7 pillars. Go to the fucking gym. Fuck average. Get after it, fam. Love you. That's a great fucking post. What a start. What a start. What a start. We're off. We're off and running. Chris setting the stage for a fucking amazing show. Excellent. Next post here. What do we got? We got one here from Frank.
What's in the box?
Make sure you drop that hashtag SwoleFlation in the comments down below. SwoleFlation is out of control in the Swole fam. All right. From our discussion boards, What's Up Beaches section. Hello. My name is Frank. I've been hanging around for a couple months and joined this past weekend. I'm 50 years old and trying to get back into shape after many years off. Topped out at 240 pounds at only 5 foot 6 inches tall. I'm down to 223 on my own, but now it's time to step it up. And I'll tell you, Frank, can I call you Francois? I'm going to. You are in the right place and not a moment too soon. Stoked to have you, and let's fucking go. We also have a post here from Joanne, and Joanne writes, I did it. I made it to the gym early this morning. Some gorillas for Joanne. All right. I found a routine that works. Anyway, I thought I'd add a couple of pics of a well-earned breakfast that I've made. I get really excited about food. And I'll tell you, Joanne, if I had that on my plate, I get very excited too. I see some steak, I see some bacon, I see some eggs, I see some avocado. Looks absolutely delicious. So keep it up. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. All right. And we got 2 more. We got one here from Joshua from our What's Up Beaches section. Hello. This is Joshua. I'm just struggling to get ahead in life, and I've been listening to a lot of podcasts from Papa Swole when I realized the start is owning up to my responsibilities, and I figured that my physical health is a great place to start. Joshua, I could not agree more. Hell yeah, it is. Your physical health, look, that's going to build the discipline. It's going to translate into all areas of your life. When you start taking care of your health, when you start going to the fucking gym and being disciplined and working on your scheduling and your priorities, it bleeds into all these different areas. So a lot of people think, well, there's more to life than just the gym. Yeah, the gym is just a concept. You could train your living room, outside in your basement, garage. The gym is just a term meaning you're putting in the fucking work. So anyone that takes it literally is just a fucking jabroni. Of course you can go to a gym, but you can also go outside and train outside. It's just the starting point. It's the nexus. It's the simplest thing to execute, the simplest thing to think about, rather than like, hey, do an elimination diet and cut this out and start doing. That's too wordy. People need something direct. Go to the fucking gym, start getting it done. And if you're disciplined with that, it will translate into all different areas of your life. So if you're new, 7 pillars, link in the comments, not in the comments, the show notes in the description, download your copy. But the 7 pillars every day, if you're consistent with that, you are going to make amazing progress. And it's just a lot of work trying to undo all the bad habits. That's really what most of this is unlearning the bad habits. And if you can cut those things out, then you clean the slate for all the good stuff. All right, look at these. Holy shit, look at this picture. All right, let's zoom into the picture and the post, and then we will zoom back out to the pictures because those transformation picture is great. This is from Matt. What's up, all you swole and sexy beaches? Haven't posted here in a while, mostly because Daddy Zuckerberg hit me with a 30-day ban hammer for saying naughty things.
Matt Damon.
Oh, come on.
Go fuck yourself.
Come on, Zucks. But since I am back, I wanted to take time to post some fat-phobic transformation photos. On the left, summer of 2020, I was 340 pounds, had bitch tits, and couldn't see my ding-dong if I looked straight down.
Because.
The other 2 were taken today, weighing in at 228 pounds. That 112 pounds lost since I started my health journey in November of 2020 after I caught COVID. My wife was pregnant at the time, and I knew I needed to do better for my family. I haven't been this weight since I was in the military over 12 years ago. Still have some weight to lose to get to my goal weight, but I know if I just keep eating healthy, I will get there. Hope everyone gets some sun on your nips and a steak in your belly today. Also, you better hashtag go to the fucking gym, 7 pillars, SwoleFam, fuck average, Swole privilege, and hashtag healthy as Lizzo. Hopefully
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Great Scott! A lot healthier than Lizzo. Look at that. Look at these pictures. What in the actual fuck? Are you sure you're still 228 pounds? You look absolutely fantastic. That can't be the same person. You got hair going? First off, let's get started with, that's an awesome outfit on the left. So you are rocking those stars and stripes, but you look like you're going to bust right through them. Holy shit. It is the same person. You can see the tattoos. My God. Matt, this is fucking insane. This is insane. That is absolutely on point. Amazing. Amazing. Gotta love those American flag shorts, but I'll tell you what, you look better in what you look better now. I think we all know that. Amazing. Amazing, Matt. Fucking fantastic. Oh, round of applause for all the SwoleFam posts. Fucking lit. That was absolutely lit. Damn. 340 pounds. So that was November in 2020. Yeah, so you're coming up on 2 years. That's a great time period. Good for you. Good for you building those habits. All right, let's get some questions. If you got questions, drop in the comments down below. We'll take the first one from Instagram. Remember, hashtag AskPapaSwolio. And if you want to submit a voice question, if you want to be featured on the show, make sure you go to askpapaswolio.com or click the link in the description and the show notes. That way it'll take you right there. Make sure you drop a question because those are going to get priority. Love to hear you, and it's a much easier way to explain your point and your question with your voice rather than trying to deal with character limits on Instagram or on YouTube and stuff. Question from Alex Pina 24 on Instagram. Motivation and determination are required to achieve your goals. How to distribute family and work plus gym. First off, motivation has nothing to do with achieving your goals. It's about discipline. It's about doing it because it's time to do it regardless. So forget the motivation. That's irrelevant. When you're thinking about distribution of family and work and gym, you're probably talking about work-life balance. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Stop comparing your life to anyone else's and stop comparing your goals and what's important to you and your priorities to anyone else. There is no distribution or work-life balance. You're just comparing to what someone else's opinion of like, oh, this is what I do. Oh, let me do what they do. Okay, we're on the same team and they're going to be accepting of that. Most people are going to frown or push back when you're going hardcore in any one thing. If you get, quote, they call it obsessive, they call it, like, what do you do? All you do is live and breathe fitness in the gym. It's like nothing to do with it. Your health is your life. That's all you fucking got. That's really all you got. Doesn't mean you're not doing anything else. It just means like doing that is going to improve all these other aspects of your life. It's going to improve your effort at your job. It's going to improve your performance at work or with your children or with your wife or your husband, whatever it is. It's going to improve all areas of your life. And that discipline is going to bleed into other areas of your business, of your personal relationships, and so forth. So how to distribute, you prioritize what you need to do. So first thing, if you have a busy day, you have a busy job, or you have a busy or physical laborious job, train first. Put yourself first. It's very important to fill your cup. Pillar number 4 of the 7 pillars, if you download it, it says you can't pour from an empty cup. And you can't. If you read the Beyond 7 Pillars ebook, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you need to fill your cup first. And a lot of people are always trying to abide to make other people feel better and to make sure that no one gets upset at them. And, we're taught to be, to give, but then we end up burning out and being miserable and depressed. And, it's soul sucking. A lot of people are soul sucking, even if they're not intentionally doing so. People just want for nothing. So make sure you put your full effort into getting what you need to do first, prioritizing, scheduling, and it's going to bleed over into all these other areas. It's going to improve these other areas of your life. So good shit. Matt, Papasolio, how do you feel about gastric bypass surgery? Is that weak or sad? Is it just for people who don't have the motivation and willpower to lose the weight? I'm generally not a fan, but obviously certain situations it has been effective. So that's something between the individual and their doctor. I really am not a fan of cutting or, sealing off part of the stomach. And I think that's not an answer to most people's issues because it doesn't change their habits at all. I think it's a temporary fix. A lot of times it doesn't work long term. People overeat anyway and they gain the weight right back. It doesn't change any of the fundamental habits that you need as a human being. But in some situations, maybe it is required. Maybe there is some kind of urgency, and obviously some people have done it, and it's their choice in their life. So it seems like it works for some people, but I know I've heard so many stories, even on the podcast and stuff, that it just people that have it done. And like I said, even liposuction, it doesn't change what your habits are for training and eating. So a lot of people just get that because they think it's going to be a magic quote pill, and it just comes right back or over time. Let's see. Eric Papasolia, what's the best platform, the most views to watch the live streams now? I ask because Facebook pops my comments and hides them each time. It sucks because I've watched you on Facebook for so long now, but I need to change up so I don't keep getting flagged. YouTube. I stream on Odyssey and Rumble, but I don't see the chats from there. So you can also watch in the private Telegram chat, but most people watch on YouTube. The downloads and most people are watching later. Most people watch later. Most people listen, in terms of the audio podcast. So if you're trying to watch the stream, you go to the Daily Swole YouTube channel. If you want to find all the links, go to thedailyswole.com and you'll find the live stream links. Yeah, Facebook, I don't pay much attention to the Facebook page, but I do see the questions pop up. So I think anyone that's watching there, you might see like a couple people watching. I don't know. I mean, Facebook pages are, my Facebook page has been blocked off in most cases for like 4 or 5 years. There's been like no action, no reach. I haven't paid attention to Facebook pages in a long time. I still stream there, obviously, just because I always have. That was one of the first ones I started on. Quinn Cunningham, Papa Swole, I will be getting a hip replacement in November. I am into powerlifting / power building. Do you have any ideas for rehab? My healthcare PT folks are 20 years behind. # God bless America. Do you have any ideas for rehab? Hip mobility exercises. I mean, definitely don't rely only on your PTs. You are only going to get covered for physical therapy as long as your insurance, dictates it. So I do have a lot of ideas. I think sled work is fantastic. Doing reverse sled for your knees and for your hips, pushing sleds can be great as long as you're medically cleared. Doing lots of hip mobility and strengthening hip flexor exercises like, standing leg curls, standing knee raises, reverse squats, any kind of yoga is fantastic. Mobility is very important, and mobility is strength through the full range of motion, not just stretching. So it's really important to do strength train like Jefferson curls and things through the full range of motion. That's what I would recommend. Grizzly, in your opinion, why is it that people that don't go to the fucking gym are the ones with the biggest opinions on how you should live your life? Because it holds up a mirror to what they're not doing. When someone sees you working hard and being successful and taking care of your health, it essentially reflects on them or to them that they are not doing it. So they get anxious, they get scared, they get, fearful. It's like the cognitive dissonance of like, oh shit, rather than I should do that too, rather than I could do better. It's much easier to be negative about something that you don't want to do because it's outside their comfort zone. So really it's just projection of their internalized anxiety and fear of the unknown and lack of initiative to get started. So it's much easier for someone to talk shit about what you're doing to crush it rather than do it themselves. So it's a very, very pussy way to go through your life. That's for damn sure. All right, next question. We got a call. Let's take one. We got one from Tyler coming in. Let's see what we got here.
Hello, Papa Swole and SwoleFam. This is Tyler, the SwoleFam member. Hope you guys are doing good, crushing it. Your 7 pillars, as usual, following the principles. I want to ask Papa Swole, I'm 20 years old, and do you think it is completely necessary to hop on any HRT or TRT, anything like that in the future, even if I'm consistent with training, nutrition, sleep, all that? Thank you.
Bro, in the future, like, come on. in the future. Who knows, man? In the future, you're not going to have to worry about that shit. If you take care of your health, your training, you're not going to have to worry about TRT for like 20 years, 25 years. So don't worry about the future. I mean, it's important. It's important to prepare for the future, but that's why you're taking care of your health now. Don't worry about HRT or T. Definitely don't take it now. It's going to fuck you up. You're going to be on that stuff the rest of your life. If you start taking it now, it's going to negatively affect your ability to produce testosterone yourself. So don't even worry about that in the future. I haven't even really been thinking about that. I'm still training hard. I still feel great. I will likely go get blood work done and see how it looks. And if it's something that I could supplement a little bit with to bring, let's say my levels drop a little bit, I'm open to it. I really am. I'm not against TRT or HRT, but definitely not when you're a 20-year-old and it's surging. You were just asking a question yesterday about looking at girls' asses. I think your testosterone's just fine, brother. I think your testosterone's just fine.
Great Scott!
Yeah. He said in the future, though. He wasn't talking about it now. So, yeah, don't worry about it. It's not for now. It's not for now. In the future, worry about that in the future. But I'm telling you now, if you take care of your health now, you're going to have less of a need to like worry about it, you know, in your late 20s or early 30s. But a lot of people that are just sucking down so much soy and they're obese and their testosterone's plummeting. They're not getting sleep. They're eating garbage foods, you know, all the things that we discuss every day. Remember, it's testosterone replacement therapy. It's when your body's not producing sufficient when you start kind of sliding down the back nine. So don't worry about that right now. If anyone in the comments is on TRT, but that's between you and a doctor getting blood work and making sure it's the right move for you. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, you should take it or you shouldn't take it, or not talking to Tyler, but anyone. If you are interested, again, if you're interested in submitting a question, head on over to askpapaswolio.com and the links are in the show notes and the description. AskPapaSwolio.com, and you can record your audio message and be featured here on the show as well. Let's take the next question. Let's do one from the live stream. Emphasis Productions, Papa Swolio, trying to set goals at the gym up to 250 pounds max bench, but having trouble on the downside of my reps sometimes. Any suggestions on getting that part of my lift stronger? The downside of my reps, you mean the negative? You mean the negative portions? Getting that part of my lift stronger. Well, a good thing to do is to take a video from the side to make sure your bar path is accurate. Sometimes people don't have a good bar path on the bench. The bench press, especially, like, this gets very technical when it comes to like competitive bench, and I'm not an expert in competitive benching, but you want to make sure you have a proper bar path. And in other words, if you don't have an ideal bar path, you might be targeting other muscles that you're not activating the chest, or it's not an ideal position for you to produce the most force. So that could be a concern. Some other things that you can look at is making sure that your rhomboids, your middle and lower traps are really strong, your posterior deltoid, your posterior rotator cuff are really strong. Make sure you're activating those before you're lifting. The grip width could be a concern in terms of your benching. And let's see. Negatives are fantastic, but you need a spotter for that. So that negatives, he just kicks the wall. And it sounds like, in my headphones, it sounds like someone just punched a hole in it. He's sleeping, so he's like kicking. Let's put the camera on him. Look, his legs are twitching. Look at his legs. So yeah, if you're doing negatives, that's the eccentric contraction is the strongest type of muscle contraction when the muscle's producing force, but while it's lengthening, while it's increasing in length. So that would be a great thing to do. And negatives are fantastic in order to overload the muscles, in order to, break through plateaus. Also, there's a great technique to overload the muscles and the joints with weight that you couldn't do for a full rep, to put like the support bars up almost at full extension and just do really short limited range, because neurologically it overloads the same muscles, like the final lockout. But it's kind of like swinging a weighted bat. It's kind of like a nice little backdoor way to increase the overload, even though you can't do it for the full range. So like do like real partial repetitions in order to increase the load, and neurologically and motor unit wise kind of trick your body into thinking that it can handle that. That can help as well. I hope that made sense, that last part, but I'm just thinking off the top of my head for the question. Yeah, your negative reps, you shouldn't be bouncing it. You shouldn't be bouncing it off your chest, of course. Okay, let's see here. Let's take another question from Instagram from Yashra J Pandy 0 or Yash Raj. I've been doing all the exorcisms. I love the spelling. I appreciate the attempt. The exorcises, like exorcise the demons. I've been doing all the exorcism. We're doing exorcises. I like it. I've been doing all the exercises, but I can't do push-ups. Any suggestions to conquer this? Yes, actually. I would recommend kind of just what we talked about. It's a nice segue question. Do practice negatives. So if anyone, ladies, gentlemen, anyone's trying to get their first pull-up or the first push-up, here's what I would recommend. Forget doing them from your knees. That's bullshit. You want to make sure you're overloading the muscles properly. So I would recommend dropping the knees to push up and to get into a top position, and then lift your knees and control as far down as you can for like 4 or 5 seconds, for as long as you can. If you're unable and your arms kind of give out when you're halfway down, just put pillows there. Drop your knees, push back up to the starting position, and do a slow negative to where that pillow is, or stack some towels or some books. And as you get stronger, you can remove one layer of books until you're getting a nice slow negative all the way down. Drop your knees, start at the top, and do nice deep push-ups. You even put your hands up on handles or dumbbells or blocks to get a real deep push-up. So practice those negatives. And when you practice the negatives, you're working the same muscles that you need, the same muscles that are pushing and working concentrically on the upward movement. So you're, in other words, you're training the strongest range of motion, and that's going to, as a product, result in your concentric, your upward strength increasing as well. Good question. Good question. Grizzly, Papa Swole, will you make any sweatpants in the near future? If they're available, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of options and ideas that we would like to front. So that might be an option. That might be an option in the future. We'll let you know. Always looking to expand. By the way, got a couple new designs dropping. I am so fucking excited. Remember, use code DailySwole for 10% off over at papaswole.com. Sick fucking designs. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I got the new designs on rush order. I can't wait to record some videos. And everybody, what the fuck? It's so good. So good. It's so good. All right, let's get into another. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Anyone here speak German? I'm going to play it. Hopefully he's not telling me to jump off a bridge and kill myself. So this is from Maxi. I have no idea what he's saying. Anyone speak German? Let's play it. Anyone speak German? Translate this shit for me, please.
Hey, eine Sache. Ich bekomm's einfach nicht hin. Ich bekomm's einfach nicht hin, meine Motivation hochzuhalten fürs Sport. Egal wie oft ich ins Gym gehe, egal wie oft ich Sport mache. Ich höre immer wieder auf und dann habe ich wieder ewig lange Pause und dann bereue ich, dass ich es nicht durchgezogen habe. Ich habe schon so viel Zeug gekauft. Keine Ahnung, ich bekomm's einfach nicht hin, meine Motivation zu halten. Ich gebe immer wieder auf.
Go to das fucking gym. I have no idea what you're saying. I should have specified. I should have specified on the page. If you submit a question, English, please. English, please. I appreciate the question. Anyone pick up on any of that? Any of you speak German a little bit? He's probably like, I fucking hate your podcast. Your podcast sucks. I really want you to die. I wish you would die. I hope you get I hope you step on a Lego and you get a gangrenous infection and die. And it's like, okay. Well, thank you for the question. I don't know what you said. The only thing I know in German is the car is broken. The car is broken. Don't we have someone from Germany or Austria? We've had people here in the... Did I get all that? Yeah. I'm hoping that was just roll the dice. I was just hoping that someone speaks German. Okay. So maybe that was an insult. I don't know. But, yeah. Issues with motivation. Is that something in their motivation? All right. So nothing there. Everyone's like, all right. This is from Aditya 101 or 101. Papa Swolio, my body feels good after working out, but I have a desk job and my body hurts like hell for a whole day. What to do? Okay, so your body feels good after a workout, as I would expect, mine too, but you have a desk job and your body hurts like fucking hell. So that sucks. I'm sorry to hear it. I would implement some mobility throughout the day. So any of you, and you could all drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you have a desk job, I'm assuming you get a break. I don't know where you live, but if you have a break, go for a walk around the building, walk downstairs. Don't take the elevator, take the stairs, go up and down, like go up 10 flights or go down 10 flights or walk around the building, walk down the street. You know, we have these mobility sessions, the 7-minute in the Swollen 7 section. So that's perfect. If you have a 10-minute break, you can do a Swollen 7, do a little mobility workout. A lot of you do that. So that's really important. So I would make sure you get yourself a little mobility routine, take a 5-minute break, go to the bathroom, and then stretch a little bit in the hall, and then get back to work. Do a couple glute exercises. You know, there's some certain ones that you can do that will help you with that. If you have a desk job, if there's any chance of getting one of those raisers for a desk where you can like stand or elevate things on your desk, you put things on top of a desk. They have these little riser things you can get on Amazon or different places. We might be able to stand at your desk, but if your job doesn't allow it, maybe you can get a different chair or a ball so you can move a little bit or stretch a little bit. So hopefully that helps, but I would implement some little 5-minute or so mobility sessions throughout the day. That might aid you a little bit. My dog is scared of storms. Let's see here. Rob Lopez, shampoos and soaps, which brands do you use? I use a beef tallow soap and jojoba oil. I like that for a moisturizer. I put that in my hair. I put that in my beard. A lot of beard oils and stuff have that as a base. I just use it, period. And I like it the best. So I put it all over. You can put it all over your face. I put it all over my body. I put it all over my body. Jojoba oil. Get nice organic jojoba oil. And in terms of shampoo or conditioner, I don't know the name. Mama Swolio has, I think it's Loma or something. I don't like, it's still got too much stuff in it for me, but it's a shampoo and a conditioner. I don't really wash my hair all the time. I do it maybe, you know, every few days, depending. So when I have it up in the braids, I'm obviously not washing it, but you might want to use something like a dry shampoo as long as it doesn't have phthalates and all this crap in it. So it depends on your situation. But for me, like getting my hair wet, drying, it's just a pain in the ass with long hair. And I don't really care if it's a little bit greasy or sweaty. Like I don't fucking care, but I do wash it like, you know, every couple days. And when it's in the braids, of course I don't. And this just came out of the braids. Actually, I still have 2 of the braids in there. I think, yeah, it's still there. 2 of the braids in there on the sides. And then probably gonna have Mama Swolio braid again tomorrow or the next day. And then next week I'll get it rebraided, which is my favorite. I like having it up. I like having long hair, but I like having it out of my way. Just some thoughts. It puts the tallow on its skin, or else it pulls the sled again. I guess I just answered that question. Grizzly, how were you able to wash your hair when it was braided? You don't. You don't. I don't. I mean, it's not like my hair doesn't, it's not, I guess, dirty. It just gets sweaty. It's just sweat. It's just sweat and like body oil. So it's like, you know, one thing that you can do as long as you're, I guess if it's braided, they do have like some sprays or dry shampoo, but I'm not going to do that while it's braided. It's actually nice because I don't worry about it for a few days. You got it, Rob. And also, for members, make sure you go in the Swolenormous Beauty chat. If you have any specific questions for moisturizers, creams, or like any, like I tell you what I use, but if you have any questions, Mama Swolio, she knows a lot of different brands that have like natural stuff or phthalate free and parabens and all that stuff. So she's been going through all her stuff and getting rid of things and, you know, finding new companies that provide different things. Cause obviously she uses a lot more stuff and uses a lot more things than I ever would for makeup and stuff like that. So those of you a lot of you ladies, but it's also for men too, the Swolenormous Beauty Telegram chat. So when you're a member, when you join the fam, oh my God, I got everything. at the bottom over at swolenormousx.com. Go to your homepage and you'll see all the Telegram chats. You see Swolenormous Procast. And the most active ones, of course, the Daily Swole for the podcast, where we do the overtime and the daily live streams in there. But the SwoleFam Telegram chat, and of course, Red, White, and Swole, but also Swolenormous Beauty. That's one that she moderates, and you could ask her questions and talk about those types of things. And she'll have all the names and things ready for you. I don't keep that stuff in my brain, except for like beef tallow soap. That's what I use. Yow. Who told you you eat my cookies? Who told you eat my cookies? All right, and let's take one more question. Oh, another one. All right, we got this one from T-Bone. T-Bone, take it away on the line.
Hey, Papa, what's better for overall strength and muscle growth? Higher reps at lower weights or lower reps at higher weights?
Lower reps and higher weights. So it's really about the overload and it's about the volume. So I think we talked about this yesterday. It doesn't mean you can't build muscle with 15 or 20 repetitions. It's really about the overload. It's about the internal trauma that you're causing to the muscles. And it's really about what kind of repetition schemes you're applying over. For example, if you have a great workout today, you might have a sick pump, right? That's called transient hypertrophy. You have a lot of blood flush to the muscles. When you're doing hardcore training, you have about like 85, 90% of the blood in your body in your muscles. That's why some people get lightheaded if they have low blood sugar and things like that, not breathing properly. So your muscles aren't bigger. So when you're training, like when I do videos outside, everyone's like, man, you're juicing. Look at those veins. Look at all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm lean, but like when I'm in the sun and I'm sweating and the heat's coming down, I'm doing like the club, you know, I look muscular and I look ripped and things like that. But it's also a lot of lighting. It's outside. I'm hot. Your veins pop out in the heat. And of course, in the middle of a workout, of course, you're going to look swollen and pumped. And a lot of people look like they're juicing when you have a pump. It's just because your body is flushing blood there. This is what the sympathetic nervous system does, and that's where your body requires the blood at the moment. So and when you have one good workout, you all know you don't build muscle that day. It's not like you have a good workout and then you're just absolutely massive. You don't maintain that long term. It's the overload over the course of months and years that forces your body to have those adaptations. That way it can handle that kind of stress. So if you are eating right, sleeping right, and constantly putting your body under this kind of stress, these external forces, what's your body going to do? It's not going to break if you're doing it properly. You're not doing too much. Of course, if you did too much work and too much weight, you could hurt yourself, right? That's too much. Your body wasn't able to adapt to that. You had bad form or you went too heavy and you hurt yourself. Okay. So if you're doing it properly, in other words, if you're progressing properly, you're giving your body a chance to recover between workouts so it can build muscle, develop thicker, stronger, and repair so it can handle the stress the next time. Your body wants to adapt to the environment that you're putting it in. So if you work out once in a while, you're not really going to build much muscle because your body isn't exposed to that environment enough. There's no reason for it to adapt because building muscle is hard. Building that kind of structure is hard. So if you're exposing your body to this kind of overload on a consistent basis, your body's going to be like, well, fuck this. I'm going to build some more muscle so this doesn't suck as much. And then guess what you do? You make it suck again. You increase the weight and you increase the stress or you do more sets. So you're doing that over time. There we go. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Here we go, fam.
And that's the way, I like it. We'll see in the sunshine band.
That was fucking solid. That was a nice one. All right, Nuntanut. What's up, NR? Do you and Mama Swole want any kids? If so, at what age do you think you plan to have one? It's been in discussion. You know, I think it's more about like, would there be any regrets? So I personally think if you're with someone and you're like thinking, okay, long term, is this something that I might regret not doing? Then you should probably do it. So it's probably something that I would regret or that she would regret. So, but I mean, it's never a convenient time. It's never, I mean, some people are like, this is the right time, but, yeah, it's likely. It's definitely leaning more towards likely than not. What age? I'm not putting a number on it. She's a lot younger than me and I'm healthy as fuck. So I'm not really concerned about the age. It's not what it used to be, you know? So, yeah. It's a good question. It's come up now and again. Frank, Papa Soy, I'm looking for an Olympic bar for home use. What brand on Amazon do you trust for decent quality? I've never bought a bar on Amazon. I would recommend going to Titan Fitness and just getting an economy bar. You'll get one for like $100 or so, free shipping. Titan's like the budget. Titan Fitness is a budget fitness company, but they also make like stuff that I would trust. Like I used their safety squat bar today with complete confidence. And I have a lot of mostly Rogue stuff, but I do have some like a Titan Easy Curl bar. I have one of those economy bars that I bought for like $100 or $110 free shipping, because I train sometimes outside and I don't always want to take out like a nice bar and throw it on the grass. I don't want, dirt getting into it, but $100 bar I got for that reason. Like, hey, if this gets rusty or it gets dirt in it or something, like I don't want to fucking care. If it breaks in half, I want to be like, all right, whatever, I'll get another one. So I would just go to Titan Fitness and get yourself a bar. You can probably find something like that on Amazon, but at the same time, may as well just go there. And sometimes these brands, you just sell it through Amazon. Like you can buy Titan stuff on Amazon also. But I would just recommend getting I think it's called their economy bar, and it might run you like 110. You're not going to find much of a better price unless you go on OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace, which could be good too. You find one for $50 or $80, but sometimes it's like rusted to shit, which you can clean to a point. And by the way, so thank you so much for everyone that called in and left questions. If you want to submit a question, please head on over to askpapaswolio.com. I would love to hear from you. Definitely use it. If you have another question, dude, if you're like in the middle of the night, you're thinking like, I have a good question, fucking go to askpapaswolio.com and fucking record your question and it'll be featured in the show. And it's really good if you can't make it to the live stream. So if you're listening to the podcast, like, oh, I have a question, I have a follow-up question, fucking leave it. Then if you don't make it, you can listen to the episode the next day and your question will be featured in an upcoming episode. Yeah, that's another thing, Frank. Frank says, having kids changed my life for the better. They gave me a reason to grow up and be responsible. I think Jordan Peterson said this. You're not really an adult until you have children. But at the same time, a lot of things that I'm doing, that I'm building, is for the future. And if my life ends with me, it's like, then what am I creating or investing in? It's like, where's it going to go? So it seems more and more like as I get older and as I keep on building this and doing the stuff that I do, it's like I have a lot of knowledge and information. It's like I'm passing it on and I'm sharing it, of course, in the podcast and things like that. But it's getting more and more like it just seems more and more pointless if there's nothing continuing afterwards. So it seems more and more, it makes less and less sense. So it seems likely that we'll do that. Yeah. And I've kind of experienced this, and I know it's different. But since having we got a bunch of puppies and stuff, and we haven't had like puppies. We had like Papa Swolio, and she's like 18. So, it's definitely opened my eyes a little bit more like, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. And I'm sure I've been around a lot of like young kids and stuff. I know it's different when it's yours. Eric, I'm 34 and became a first-time father in January. Good for you. Was always apprehensive about kids until years spent with my wife. Fatherhood has been the best thing ever. Right on. Right on. So everyone's dropping. I bought a Cap barbell. Yeah, Cap I think is what? Pretty much comparable to Titan, right? Yep, Cap, Titan. Yeah, same thing. You can get a Cap. I think one of my bars is Cap. I think I have some plates that are Cap plates. I have Rogue plates, I have Cap plates, but a lot of times when you get the standard metal plates, they're just from the same factory in China or somewhere, and then Rogue will sell them, or not Titan, or I bought the same plates from like different companies depending on sales and stuff, and unless they're branded a certain way, they're just coming from the same factory in China pretty much. Valor Fitness, there you go. Yeah, you could do scratch and dent too. There's a lot of companies that would do scratch and dent. You save like $50 or $100. Ryan, paying shipping for plates sucks indeed. If you're buying weights, I just bought 100-pound dumbbells, but they shipped free. But yeah, if you could find a lot of that stuff used. For example, for plates, I have some plates that are like chipped up. I'm debating about getting like another 45 or 2 that are just kind of like, find them on OfferUp that are just rusted to shit so I could leave them on my sled outside, because I have some plates that are a little bit chipped up that I got used that I just bring it inside because I don't want to leave them outside and just let them get completely fucked. So I kind of want to get, someone's like saying like, hey, getting rid of these things and they're all funky and just leave them outside in the rain. That way I don't have to care about them at all. So I would also recommend getting plates locally, because a lot of people buy workout shit and then it sits in their garage and it takes up space. All right, we gotta move on. So let's see. Last question or comment. Most people I know with children literally use their children as an excuse for not continuing their education or their health, relationship, anything that leads to growth. I often wonder why that is. I think one, it's because when you have kids, it's more of like you're looking down. It's more internal. So your world is really big when you don't have kids. And then when you have children, it's like, it gets really focused and, everything else is moving around you, but you're focused on your children. So you're kind of like looking down or looking inwards. And also people use a lot of things for excuses. So it's just another opportunity. It's just a really good excuse, or it's a common excuse. And when a lot of people are using kids or things like that as an excuse, then it's acceptable in most people's circles. Like, oh, I'm so busy, or I'm this. And so Johnny's got this and Johnny's got that. It's like, look, I mean, there are people that have few kids and a few jobs and they still fucking crush it. So it is an excuse. It is an excuse. There you go. Or you can pick it up. High Temp in Tuscumbia, Alabama makes Rogue's plates. We drove there and got our plates and barbell. So you got the bumper plates? Or like the metal ones, because metal ones I think are coming from China, unless they're labeled with Rogue. I think like they're standard plates. We got to move on. Let's get into some balls deep stuff. Good questions. Good shit. Good shit. That's deep. Ryan, look for stuff in February. Fuck your New Year's resolution. Yeah, you know what? Well, here's the thing. That was remember when? Well, a lot of you were members already when the lockdowns started. So I bought a bunch of stuff and I started training at home right before the lockdowns. But in Florida, we didn't really lock down. I've told the story a bunch of times, but I started building out my home gym and never looked back. But when the gym started opening back up, all these people that bought all this shit, they bought stuff for the emergency. They bought stuff because they had to buy it, and the gyms were shut down. So now when they're going back to the gym, they have all these weights there and they're like, well, I could use the money for, so people are selling shit all the time. Go on OfferUp, go on Facebook Marketplace. I still buy stuff. I told you guys on the phone, I bought a Rogue, this guy, because he was moving. Like sometimes people are just moving and they bought something like, shit, I'm moving now. I need to get rid of this now. I bought this Rogue bench. It's like a $700 bench, including, with shipping. I bought it for $400. This guy was moving. They're moving to like a townhouse. I fucking saw it. It was posted like 5 minutes ago. I went down whatever and I bought it. I fit in my fucking car. I don't know how. And it was a great deal. I got like 50% off this amazing bench. So I've jumped on, I found like a seal row bar. Like I've just found really specialty equipment for rock bottom prices. And it was this guy who he broke up with he divorced his wife. And then she was like, oh, can you sell this for me? And he didn't know what the fuck it was. He didn't care. He just sold me that. He sold me all these change plates and stuff. I got a sick deal. It's just, you just get sick shit. I look every day because you never know what's going to be. Never know what's going to be. Let's take let's get into a video or two. We got a couple minutes here. So let's see. Fam, pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. What's it going to be? Oh.
What's in the box?
I got hairy legs.
Oh,
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental as well as my mental fitness.
All right, a little tainty boy for you. And remember, hashtag SwoleFlation for a chance to win today's Swole card. That is an amazing Swole card. And what a beautiful nut. Very nice, Tessie. Very, very nice. Let's fucking go. What we got here? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Drop it in the comments down below. Let's do a little Swole SMR. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Must have a little bit of a lag. Oh, there we go. Now they're popping up like crazy. Let's go with positive charisma. Number Schwam.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with like a little lady with her legs crossed.
All right, number one. This is called, oh my God, what the fuck? This is like, I guess this person's trying out for the new Batman Forever. It looks like Two-Face, the character Tommy Lee Jones played in the greatest movie ever made. Okay, everybody, chill. What the fuck kind of a bull ring is that? Here we go. It's called Date Fat Men. Date Fat Men.
We choose truth over facts.
Over fats? Fats? All right. Date fat men.
So I made a video a while ago that was like, if you don't date fat people or trans people, that's kind of cringe. And
what is it? Oh, no.
a lot of people got really mad at me for that because you can't help your preferences. First off, your preferences are not accidental and they are shaped by your culture and personal beliefs.
No, I don't want to date a chick with a dick, which is a man. So no, thank you. No, thank you. Nothing cultural about that. I don't want my girl to have, I don't want my girl to be a man. Don't want my girl to be a man. Not complicated. But go on, go off, sister, brother, sorry, or whatever
That's besides the point. If you genuinely are just like, I don't date fat people or trans people, that's just my preference, I'm not gonna make a big stink about it. Good for you. I don't fucking care. But it's never like that, is it?
You seem like you care quite a lot. You sound very angry, Two-Face. Jesus Christ. You know, just because people don't, when people don't get fucked, they really get upset. And they really take it out on people on the internet, don't they? No, I don't date fat people. And no, I don't date trans people because I'm not gay. So there's that.
Because when someone doesn't like fat people and trans people, it's always fat people are disgusting and ugly and unhealthy and I need to harass them.
Or you're not attracted to people that are not healthy, which is totally acceptable and understandable.
Trans people are ugly and they're gonna force me to have sex with them. Like someone's gonna hold you at gunpoint and be like, oh, you're into men? You have to date a man with a vulva. Like you guys are...
Men don't have a vulva. Men don't have a vagina. Men don't have babies. Men don't have ovaries. This is not fucking rocket science. It's actually fundamental science. It's actually fundamental biology. It's actually literally probably your first day in any biology class, like in 9th grade. A man with a vulva. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your hair. God. It's like Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. Remember that game? Badass. Call me Mr. Grimm. Oh.
Never quiet and respectful about it. You're always fucking assholes and you're always harassing people and being loud. Learn some manners, okay?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
That was just grotesque. That was grotesque. I do like videos that I don't have to really say much. I do like videos where it's like, well, that fucking roasts itself. It's like very compact. You know, it's like, well, you're doing my job. Just do the podcast for me. There you go. Making life easy. I appreciate that. A golf clap. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. What did that have to do with fat men? Did she say fat men at all? She said fat people. I don't know. That was great. That was great. I do like it. It's like, and there was that. And that was that video. All right. And everyone's like, yeah, I don't have to say anything. It's over. It's over. Yeah. Keep telling me it's my fault for not wanting to fuck a man with like top surgery. Well, it has some bumps around the nipples. Oh, it must be a woman now. It's got a penis. Oh, you had surgery to like shove your penis up inside your body? Wow, it's a hole. Let me stick my dick in it. All right.
There's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Remember when it was like, whatever happens in your bedroom is your business, it's no one else's business? Fucking get off everyone's case. You can fuck whoever you want. Stop acting like other people are wrong for not wanting to fuck your creepy fetishes. All right, pick a number 1 or 2. Fucking damn it. That's fucking bullshit.
What happened to your queer party friends?
All right, pick a number 1 or 2. Let's get we need a little tainty reprieve. Tainty reprieve, please. There we go. Oh, yes. Tainty reprieve. A little tainty man. Remember hashtag SwoleFlation? SwoleFlation. The tyrannical tuck. The tyrannical tuck. Let's go with a little Cerny. A little number 2. A little number 2 SwoleFlation. All right, Cerny. I got you. I got you. So let's go. So let's go. This is called Should You Lose Weight? Something tells me this person, I think we've done a video on her before. Something tells me she's going to talk very fast. You know, you can just tell the person. You're like, this person's going to talk really, really, really quickly. She's responding to a TikTok comment that says, okay, but the extra weight literally makes me feel like crap physically. Understandable. If I carried around a 100-pound pack every day, it would fucking ache. I love all the body love, but I'm constantly needing to justify what I want. Yeah, you want to be healthy. What the fuck is wrong with people trying to... And it's always got to come from someone who's not fat. She doesn't look fat. She looks annoying, but she doesn't look fat. Here we go. Number 2. Should you lose weight?
Thank you for leaving this comment. It is so common to feel this way. And
how did I know about her talking? How did I know about her? How did I know about her talking speed? How the fuck did I know that she was going to talk super fast? Decaf, my love. Decaf.
Check into it. Should you lose weight if you feel uncomfortable in your body because of your size?
Yes.
The answer, of course, is do what you want. It's your body, your choice, your prerogative.
There we go. There you have it, fam. It's over. The video's over. Can we stop it now?
I got hairy legs.
Sounds like we're done. So this video continues for another 1 and 37 seconds. Methinks it doesn't have to. That was pretty tight. You started off, you sealed it off, done. I'm hooking you up. You need to get a better editor. Because it's done. The post is done. You got it. But, of course, you just won't shut the fuck up, will you? You just won't shut the fuck up.
Move to silence a woman?
Oh my God, there it is. There it is. Okay, let's get into it.
No one should ever make you feel guilty or ashamed for doing what you want. That said, my work is to inform you that weight loss attempts tend to be futile and don't give you the desired outcome you're looking for.
Futile? Futile? Not feudal, like feudal, like feudalism? Like feudalism? Like serfdom? Oh, feudal. Futile. Futile. God, this is what happens when this is what happens when you keep on editing dictionaries online. People forget how to fucking speak.
I've said these stats a million times, but 90 to 95% of weight loss attempts don't work over the course of 5 years or more.
Shut up.
2/3 of the people who lose the weight and gain back more than they lost, so it actually leads to weight gain over time.
Most people do everything wrong. Most people gain weight over time no matter what they fucking do. So you're telling me that people that do shit improperly don't get good results? You don't fucking say. It's called the average. It's called most people are fucking fat and eat like shit and do crash diets that aren't going to work, never were going to work. You could stop eating carbs for 2 weeks and then eat it back. Oh my God, you gained the weight back and more. No shit. You did it wrong, Mochambo.
So then the question becomes, well, what the heck do I do, right? I'm not feeling good in my body, and I feel like all this weight is causing joint pain
Cut your tits
or
off, then.
mobility problems.
Seal
and
off
you're
your
not
vagina.
wrong for thinking that way because you've been conditioned to think that way. You're conditioned to think that weight loss will solve all of your problems, and especially the ones that are physical.
Who says weight loss will solve all your problems? Losing extra body fat will certainly improve your metabolic health. It'll solve all my problems. Well, you won't be a fucking fat ass anymore.
But if we know that weight loss doesn't work, then what are our other options? There has to be a way that we can feel good in our bodies now in the body we live in without having to lose weight. And
without having to lose weight. So let me stay carrying around this extra 100 pounds of human, but try to feel better while doing that. What the fuck are you talking about? Weight loss, losing fat absolutely helps. It absolutely improves your insulin sensitivity. Absolutely. Because how are you doing that? You're not eating your shit anymore. You're exercising. You fucklehead.
you can. Good frickin' news. Here's what you can do. The first thing you can do is you can wear clothes that fit your body. Often when we are starting to gain weight, we don't want to fit into a different size. That's not our ideal size, and we start squeezing into clothes that don't fit us anymore.
Are you fucking serious? Get bigger clothes so you don't look as fucking fat. Let me just get a beach towel. Let me just get a tarp. Just go to Home Depot. Just go to Home Depot. Just get one of those like 1920s barrels with like the suspender straps. Just put that over you.
If you have the means to get clothes that fit you, it's going to help a lot. The other thing you can do, and this is really important, is move your body in ways that feel good. A lot of people, when they gain weight, feel uncomfortable moving their bodies. So a lot of my clients who gain...
Because they're fucking too fat. Exercise. No, you should not be moving your bodies in a way that feels good. Can you stop? Everyone, you want to get good results, you want to lose extra fat, don't move your body in ways that feels good. It should fucking hurt and be uncomfortable. That's because you're breaking out of your comfort zone. You're challenging your muscles. It's not going to feel good. It's going to be painful in a good way. What the fuck? I worked out today. Oh, it felt good. It hurt. I almost didn't make it back to the fucking squat rack because my legs were shaking. I was like, oh, I'm moving my body in ways that feels good. Fucking twat.
Weight just stopped moving altogether, which causes a lot of pain. And it doesn't have to even be an intense workout routine, but just making sure that you're getting some strength training for your joints, because strengthening muscles around the joints really helps with pain.
Yeah, and you know what also helps with pain? Not carrying around an extra entire human on your back. This girl, is she stroking out in this video? What's going on with that like lazy eye? What's going on there? She got that Stuart Scott thing going on. What is happening here? I'm about to stroke out. Rest in peace, Stuart. Absolute fucking legend.
And also mobility work, or even just going on long walks, like literally getting your body moving. Moving and getting comfy can really help, because weight loss in itself doesn't give you the desired outcome. At the end of the day, it's absolutely your choice. But if you're ready to give up weight loss, follow for more.
Oh my God, are you ready to listen to a dumbass bitch that doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about? Follow for more. Yay! All right, I can't hold back anymore. I can't hold it. I can't hold it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
God what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Actually, I hope God doesn't have mercy on your soul. All right. I know, Stuart, fucking legend, man. I meant that the best possible way. I want to reference the greats. All right, last video. God damn it. Holy shit, it's this one? Oh, all right. This one's called Food Addiction, and it's one of our favorite tards. Here we go. Last one.
What's in the box?
Last one. SwoleFlation in the house.
I never want to invalidate someone's lived experience, but
I'm sure you don't. I'm really sorry I have to play this video, but fuck, I hate her voice. I just really hate her voice. This is my show, so I can make fun of whatever I want, and it's really, really hard to listen to. Fuck. This sucks. The next 53 seconds are going to absolutely suck a huge dick, which I wish I could, but no one likes me because I'm too fucking annoying.
I will say that when I interact with someone and they say something like, I have a food addiction problem, I do push back on that a little bit. Because I think it's important to unpack. Do you truly have an addictive relationship with something that you need to consume every day?
Yes. 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 Oh, all food is equal? Come on, tell me there's more than 3 brain cells up there. I can't imagine all that vapid space. I can't imagine just like the echo, just boom, boom. Like she has 3 brain cells playing Pong upstairs, like boom, 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 boom. It's like brick out going on, like Arkanoid in her fucking head. Holy shit. Fucking 8-bit all-star over here. What is going on? Do you really think you're addicted to something you need every day? Yes! Absolutely. Absolutely. Alcohol has calories. So anything that has a calorie can just go in your mouth. Of course, you're eating industrial waste. You're eating food that is designed to get you addicted. They come out and they tell you they're going to addict you. Pringles, once you pop, you can't stop. Sounds like meth to me. Lay's, bet you can't eat just one. Oh, wouldn't you like that? Packed with soy and canola oil and safflower oil and just fucking grease and food starch and cornstarch and shit like that. They want you to be addicted to it. It's how they make all their money, Obby. Isn't that your name, Obby? Grizzly, imagine hearing her voice in the sack. Oh, right there. Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah. Oh, Peter.
Or is it that you have a very restrictive mentality around food that causes you to engage in binge and restrict cycles that maybe you think of as addiction, but are really just the product of repeated restriction? Because oftentimes the people who I talk to who claim to feel like they're totally out of control around food have incredibly restrictive mindsets around food to begin with. I think it's important to unpack these things. What about you?
No, I don't. I don't. And then there's that.
Hadouken! Make me happy.
Thank you. Jarella, we can attack her argument without making fun of something she can't control, like facial asymmetry. Thank you, Jarella. I appreciate that. You think I'm fucking savage.
Emotional damage.
The swole sluts. The swole sluts are fucking... They'll take it. They'll... You think I'm savage? You think I'm savage? My God. All right, and then there's that. Time for the Swole card, fam. Time for the Swole card.
Fuck yeah!
Woo-wee. All right, that was exciting. A lot of fun there. When I talk to myself, like that's gonna haunt me. That's gonna haunt me in my dreams, fam. We have an epic Swole card today. Hashtag SwoleFlation. A lot of you dropped that hashtag. Let's get a little tainty reprieve.
Aww.
A little tainty, man. Thank you so much. Good job, Rufus. Really a stunning display of complete indifference for today's show. Really appreciate you being here, Rufus. Thank you so much. Love you too, buddy. Today's Swole card, SwoleFlation. Obviously, SwoleFlation. Obviously, today's card goes to Matt, for fuck's sake. Look at this picture. Unreal. So, fam, you got one job. You got one job. This has to go to Matt. Matt must get this SwoleFlation card. So your job right now is to head on into the Facebook group, the private Facebook group, and let Matt know that he won today's Swole card. This is fucking epic. This is ridiculous. This is the definition of SwoleFlation. Deflation and SwoleFlation. So congratulations, Matt, on winning today's Swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2295 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email, and we'll get you this motherfucking card. That is an epic, epic transformation. Unreal. Unreal. Like, holy shit, right? That's epic.
Fuck yeah!
Thank you for your service for this great country, and of course, your service in making those sick fucking games. We'll take some soundboard requests right now. Drop in the comments down below.
I am the danger.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
And remember, fam, be nice. Be nice to people that are much less intelligent than you. Share them. Share with them the fundamentals of the 7 pillars. Spread them far and wide. Let's help everyone make sick fucking games.
And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
Some rusty spoons. I got you, fam. I got you.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Shampoo my crotch.
Do it.
Well, I'll be damned.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
How dare you?
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Because stickers?
First, take a big step back and literally drop your own face.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
Dang.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Thank you very much, Peter. Thanks for the assist. Whip it out. Nice. All right, fam. Fucking nailed it. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Episode 2295 in the bag. We'll be back here tomorrow for episode 2296. And remember, join the fam today, because tomorrow, after the live stream, if you think we go over some savage shit on this show, you've never been to an overtime segment. Overtime is awesome. We go over savage posts just like this, custom edits from the Swole team, and those can't be posted on TikTok or Instagram. They get banned instantly, so we don't post them anymore. But we share them in overtime, and plus we go over some awesome throwback drive mole gainings and so much more. So join us, swolenormousx.com. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Loretta. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hi Papa posted winning Swole card on Matt's Facebook post. Yes, everyone, flood Matt's post. Let him know he won today's Swole card, and also how awesome he looks, and give him some props, because that's fucking awesome. At the buzzer, let's show that one more time. One more round of applause for Matt. Look at him fired. Little Matt Damon. Well, let's get Matt off the screen. Congratulations, Matt. And Matt Damon at the buzzer for Bunny. Damon. I got you, fam. We'll see you tomorrow for FEF and for overtime. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose. Your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you laid. That's a bag that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. topic. My melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element, no ollies. You